All right, today we're going to do an unboxing of the ZRT S120. It's been renamed, but this is our diurnal salivary cortisol. This is a hormone test because cortisol is a hormone. We shall open. What you will see in your kit, you will have instructions that you will fill out with your information. You have a mailing label. You have the QR code to ZRT's collection instructions. This is specifically for how to spit in the tube. And you will have 4 tubes along with a bag. These go in at the end. Save your box. You want to prep the day before you're going to collect these samples because the samples need to all be collected in one day. And in the morning, you will need to remind yourself, this is the largest tube. In this case, it doesn't matter because we aren't collecting also hormones, but that's why it's a separate larger tube in case it is the same kit that would be used for if hormones were being collected, in case you're someone who has done those kits with us before. In this case, we are only collecting cortisol. So in the morning, you wake up before you brush your teeth, before you have your coffee, you can sip water and rinse your mouth out and then wait a couple of minutes. And what you're going to do is open your bag, open your tube, and begin spitting. So collect, keep this with you. You can try to smell coffee or smell foods, or you can think about food, anything that will help you to mobilize your saliva. But the goal here is to fill the tube about halfway, not including bubbles. When you're done, make sure you write down the time that you collected and put this one back in its bag with its filter paper and write down the time that you collected on the back of your form. The other 3 tubes, same concept, you're going to do right before lunch, right before dinner, and right before bed. You have to do these 2 hours after you've eaten, so that way right before a meal makes the most sense. The goal here is to, again, get the most accurate cortisol that we can, the reading that we can for the day. You can rinse your mouth out ahead of time, but you want to give it a couple of minutes because we want to be testing saliva, not water, not beverages, not artificial stimulation. The other major question that I get on this is, what kind of day do I need to measure this on? Does it matter if it's a busy day? What if I'm traveling? What if I'm on my period? What if? I want you to give me the data that is the most relevant to our conversation, which means if you're someone who's hyper stressed and we want to see what that looks like on your normal working day, give me that day. If you're someone who's been working really hard at creating a good, normal, healthy cortisol architecture and you'd like to see if what you're doing is working, give me that day. When you're done, it goes back in the box goes in the bag, the label goes on the bag, and it goes in the mail.